here, and I'm so excited to show you some stuff, but I can't show you some of it until after Christmas, but I'm super excited to show you this haul today. So, yeah, as soon as some people get in here, I will get that going. Alrighty. I should have not gotten on here early, maybe. Let me see what time it is. Oh, we still have 10 minutes till 3, so people have some time. Y'all, I am filming videos for while I'm gone. I'm going to be gone 2 weeks. So you'll be watching videos that I filmed like now. It might be a little different. If you see me wearing the same clothes, you'll know why. So, let's see. Let me see if I can get on here and... I think maybe some people might have forgotten. Usually there's lots of people in here before I get here. Oh, there's 4 people. Here we go. Hey, Mercedes, nice to see you. Anybody else want to say hello? See who's here. I can't tell who's here. I'm not used to the Facebook interface for live that well, but I'll learn it eventually here. Yeah. See, there's 4 people here. I was just saying I have a fabric haul to show you, and I have let's see. I have 3 actually sets of a fabric haul. So a couple of Girl Charlie deliveries and actually a little Walmart stop. So I went to one I don't usually go to, and I picked up a couple things. So I'm real excited to show you those things. Hi Verna, good to see you. Hi Elizabeth. Mercedes, I wish I could too. What part of Texas are you in? I can't remember. I think you told me once before. I'm going to be in San Antonio. And unfortunately, because of the COVID restrictions, I probably couldn't teach a class this time. But I would sure love to try to figure that out sometime. I may go to Fabrictopia if they're open on Friday, because usually I go to their Black Friday sale. So on Friday next week. So, you know, if you want to message me, if anybody wants to meet up with me there, I'd love to say hello. So in a socially distant way. I'm staying with my brother and his wife, and they are, my sister-in-law has Parkinson's, and it would be extremely bad if she were exposed to COVID. So we're going to be awful careful while we're down there. So just to, but I would love to, like, maybe next year when I go down there, we can plan a class somewhere. That would be really, really fun. And just even to hang out would be really fun. So, hi Danita, nice to see you too. I actually have people I know in Houston as well, because we actually lived there for quite a long time. My kids were both born there, so it's anytime. Texas to me is like going home, so I'm real excited. Alrighty. I hate how this doesn't keep the comments up. Let's see. You're in Arlington. Oh, cool that you have family in San Antonio. I have Also, my niece lives in Richardson, so I think that's up close to Arlington. Or no, yeah, well, Dallas Fort Worth, yeah, because they're on this. I'm not sure which side of Dallas they're on, but they're in a suburb of Dallas, so might not be too far. And yeah, we could plan. I'd love to plan a class sometime. That would be so much fun, really fun. I'd have to make my husband pack a lot more than what we're taking, though. So, all right, let's see. Hi, Danita. Let's see who else is here. It doesn't show me who's here. So say hello. And if anybody wants to come on camera, I think it usually gives me the option. I'm not sure why some people can and it doesn't come up for other people. Maybe because you're on a phone, or I don't know what it is. But if you want to come on camera, we can certainly try if I can figure it out. If you want to like show and tell something you're making or something, that would be great. That would be fun. Hi, Danita. Again. I guess I just said that. So anyway, yeah. So I'm going to show you my fabric haul today. Thank you for understanding about yesterday. Our church meeting went well, and it's very hard as church leaders to figure out what to do during COVID. It's extremely hard. For now, we're staying with our limited number of people and masks and social distancing, but having our services. And we're having 2 services, so that helps people be able to come to one or the other. But it is kind of bad, though, because we have families with small kids, and we don't really have any kids programs up and running right now. And that's breaking my heart, because I have a feeling we're losing kids, losing young families. And let's face it, we don't want to be an old church of just older people or baby boomers or empty nesters or whatever. So I'd really like to see them have something for kids, but it just isn't time yet with the numbers going up. But yeah, something that we all, I'm sure, not just us, but all of us are praying for. Nobody's chatty today. So what are you sewing today? Anything fun? I am making myself, before I leave on Thursday, I'm making myself 3 more pairs of Resolution bottoms in cotton lycra. A gray pair, a navy pair, and a black pair. I love those pants so much. They're so comfortable. So they're going to be wonderful in the car. We're driving for 3 days going and 3 days back. So, yeah, I think that I need those before my trip. So that's my birthday present to myself. My birthday is actually on Wednesday, and I will be 63 on Wednesday, which blows my mind because I do not feel 63. Madam So posted something, and buying fabric and sewing are two. Yes, very true. They are 2 different hobbies, and I like both. I love buying fabric. Definitely. So, yeah, as soon as everybody's here, I will show my haul. Let's see what time it is. Okay, 3:01. Let me just give it another 5, and I'm going to show you my fabric haul because I think you guys are going to love it. Maybe you can help me decide what to do with it. Some of it might end up being substituted for something else that I already planned for somebody for Christmas. So trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. But it's gorgeous fabric. Gorgeous. So nobody is sewing anything today? Somebody? I just put together yet again the Belladonna pattern. I just print them again when I need another size. My sweet sister-in-law that I was just talking about, she says she likes to watch my channel once in a while, and she just wants all the tops that I've made. So I thought maybe I'd throw her together a little Belladonna top before I go and surprise her. It'll be her Christmas gift, but we usually take the Christmas gifts to Texas when we go at Thanksgiving. So I'm not sure how many of our family we're going to get to see, though, because my brother's children all live in the area, well, except for the one in Dallas. I'll probably get to see her because they probably will drive down for Thanksgiving, but the other two are, really being careful with their mom and stuff, so I'm not sure if they'll come around or not, but I would sure love to see them. My brother and I were talking yesterday about maybe doing something at a park, and so that we'll be outside and we can see everybody. So we'll see how that goes. Whatever. I just get to see my big brother, and I'm thrilled. Whatever bright spot there can be in 2020, it just keeps on giving. This morning or last night, all of a sudden we thought, well, we're a little cold, and our furnace was broken. So I slept the night on the couch, wrapped up in blankets with a space heater on me. And but it is fixed. They came right out this morning, and it turned out to be not so expensive. So I shouldn't complain, because it could have been like a new furnace, and that would have been like, not good. But yeah, this is just that kind of year, it's just one of those things. But God is still in control. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Reed. Nice to see ya. Hi, Joyce. Anybody want to show and tell something that they've been making? I think with Facebook I can allow somebody else to pop on. So if you want to, just say hey, and I'll be happy to do that. So let's see, what else am I, another thing I'm making, it's not sewing, but it's crafty. I bought a plain doormat, 18 by 30 from Walmart. It was only like $5. And I am making a stencil on the Cricut, and then I'm spraying it with what somebody said was good as truck bed coating, like the rubber stuff that they spray on the truck beds to keep them from scratching. So I'm making them a doormat, and the fun thing is it says it's the graphic says, "Y'all come eat," because my brother and his wife are always having people to come over for this or that, and they you never stop eating when you're there. So y'all come eat, and then a scripture reference of Acts 2:46, which is a scripture that talks about the early Christians were fellowshipping and breaking bread together. So I thought that was so perfect for my brother. So I'm excited to give that to him. But that is a Cricut project, not a sewing project, but I know you guys still like to hear a little bit of that kind of stuff too. So I have a couple things like that I'm doing this year. A plaque for my daughter about being a homeschool mom. And yeah, so I'm excited. All right, you guys want to see my fabric haul? Anybody? Hi, Brenda. Nice to see you. Okay, Cheryl says she's putting together the Love Notions Serenity sweater. Yep, that is wonderful. And I haven't gotten to watch all of that sew along, but Kelly does such a wonderful job. You're staring at your Juki MO1000? Oh, don't be resistant. It is just so wonderful. Just jump in there and use it. It's not scary at all. Yeah, no, you know what? It's never going to be perfect. It's always going to be something a little, always going to be something that isn't right. And you know what I heard? I heard the Amish women that when they sew, they make a mistake on purpose, just because they know that God is the only one who can be perfect, and they don't want to come across as being perfect. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, and I stopped getting on myself about things being perfect. Nothing I sew is perfect. You know, you nothing is perfect. So don't even have those expectations, because there's going to be a little pinch of fabric somewhere that you didn't want it, a pucker, or something that didn't lay the way you wanted it to. And you know what? In the end, like after you wear it 3 or 4 times, you're not thinking about it anymore. So, and certainly nobody else sees it but you. So just jump in there. Don't be afraid. Everybody makes mistakes. Hi, Helen. Hi, Vignettes Cakes. All right, I'm going to show you my fabric haul, okay? All right, so what I have, I'll show you what just came, literally just came before I came up here. And that is, this is a Girl Charlie mailing. They had 50% off their whole website the other day, so, even though I had just bought some, I had to do that. These are all just beautiful cotton jersey prints. They're cotton spandex jersey blend. This is, oh, I love this print. I'm picturing like, I want to make myself like maybe a Tara tunic or a Sloan. Maybe make a Sloan and do that bishop sleeve hack that they did on the website. I think that would look so beautiful in this. So this could go with like olive pants or black or jeans or burgundy. I have some burgundy Sabrina Slims that I made, so that could be really beautiful. And this piece, this is a fun print. I love polka dots, but this is kind of a take on polka dots. What do you think of that? I think that is super neat. And that is also cotton jersey blend. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have one granddaughter that would flip out over this print, I think, so this may end up being for her. We'll see. And this one is so gorgeous. This is going to be for spring. I'm not making this till spring because it just has spring written all over it. And I have 2 yards of each of these because I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I probably should have done 2.5 because if I want to do anything that has a lot of features, usually I have to add on a little bit more than 2. But anyway, I love this so much. And these were like $3 a yard. So I couldn't resist. It was worth getting another shipping charge, but it would have been better if I had ordered it all together, but I got a good deal anyway. All right, some more Girl Charlie. This was another sale they had, and so I just jumped on there and got it. This is like a wine colored, this is a jersey blend, but it's kind of more, it feels like a rayon spandex more. It's like a super stretchy, heavy, not heavy like Ponte, but like, you know how that stuff that's stretchy when it hangs, it kind of pulls down the hem. It's that kind of print. So whatever it is, it's going to have to be something nice and drapey and pretty. And this one, this is a double brush poly, and I have this in mustard yellow and I have this in navy that I made a couple things with it out of both. I did a cardigan and I did a 24/7 top. I did a Hepburn dress. That was all from just the navy that I had. And then I did a outfit for my little Dottie, a doll outfit to match, and a top for me in the yellow mustard colorway of this. And so when I saw this was closing out, I grabbed the black, and I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I'll probably wait until I don't wear the other things quite so much, or it could be a gift for someone. My sister-in-law, I'm between 2 prints for her, and I'll show you the other one. So this one, I'm between these 2 prints. This one is cotton jersey blend. This one is double brush poly. She likes blue, so I'm leaning towards this. This is a gorgeous print. The other one from the other cotton spandex blend. So, ouch. So these are definitely going to be something great. I really think I'm going to use this one for my sister-in-law's La Belladonna. So we'll see. I wish I could make up my mind. And these three are cotton lycra, black, charcoal gray, and black, charcoal gray, and navy. And these are going to be resolution bottoms, which I hope to finish by the end of the day tomorrow. And this one I love. I have this in purple, but this one had metallic dots on white. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I love it. I might make a classic tee for one of my granddaughters. She's kind of got a sparkly personality. So if I do that, then I'll probably save the rest and do like a tank for myself. I doubt very much if I could get a full shirt for myself and for her out of it, but I might try. Anyway, isn't that gorgeous? And all of these were on sale. So, and this one is a vertical stripe with flowers. And this was also on sale. This is double brush poly. I'm not sure. My mother-in-law likes blue as well, so I think she might really enjoy this print. So this might be something for her. I'll change my mind 100 times before I actually sew it. But somehow it ends up being the right thing. Okay, these are from Walmart. We went to a different Walmart the other day than what I usually go to. And sorry, I'm super dry today. Went to a different Walmart and they had different stuff than what I had at mine. So I bought a few more pieces. This one is a stripe. It is most definitely a jersey stripe, but the stretch, it's got four-way stretch. But the greatest stretch is actually vertical. So the stripes are really vertical. I don't know, you know, it could look like a referee if you did it that way. So I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll probably break the rules and make something that doesn't need as much stretch and have it go this way, because I don't really like vertical big fat stripes like that. If I'd have known that, I might not have gotten it, but it'll be good for a pattern test or something. This is a really sweet little baby rib knit, and it's not all cotton. You can tell there's some spandex or something in it, but it's a little like light stripe. It's the kind of stripe that I can get away with wearing usually. And this is going to be, I think I'm going to make a cardigan, because sometimes you just need a little warmth, and I think making a lightweight one would be really good. And this, I got two cuts of the same. They were pre-cuts, but I love this sort of slubbed heather t-shirt fabric, and they had two 2-yard cuts, so I got both of them, and I'm not sure what I'll do with them. T-shirts, but I don't know for who. Maybe me, maybe not. But I just think they're, you know, it's kind of thin, but I actually can't see through it, so I actually like the thinner t-shirts for underneath things, and also in the summertime it's nice to have some that are lighter weight, so I thought these were nice. Yeah, so that's my big fabric haul. So have you guys been shopping at all? I know this is a lot of fabric. I can't even put it all away yet, but I'm sure after I finish Christmas stuff I'll be able to. And I'll probably go to the warehouse in San Antonio if they're open. So I will probably come home with a number of cuts from there as well. But I will, and especially since we're not restricted by a flight this time we're driving. So I'm sure I'll go to their Black Friday sale if they have one. And yeah, because you know what, that's the smart way to buy fabric. You buy it when it's on sale, and then you figure out what you want to do with it later. fabric is what inspires me. Like, I find the fabric and then I decide what to do with it. That's how I love to sew. Rather than finding the pattern and then just looking all over trying to find the right fabric, I find the fabric and I think about, oh, what kind of garment this could be, and then I start looking at the various patterns I could use for that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, let's see. Lots of people. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks like bubbles too, Danita. Okay, let's see. Hello, Brian. Oh, it's probably Joan, I'm guessing. And Milton, good to see you. Yes, that last cut does look like this one I think you were talking about looks impressionist painting. I know. This is my favorite. This is going to be some beautiful spring top for me, or or maybe even a t-shirt dress, but I love that so much. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Yep, it does look like Monet. You're right. I love florals so much. Hi, Donna. Thank you, Verna. You lost your seams, unfortunately. Not sure what you mean there, Brian, Joan. Let me know what you mean. Oh, Sojo. Got it. You corrected yourself down below. Yeah, well, there's a lot of things you can do to get your Sojo back. I did a video on that a while back. But you got to allow yourself, some time away, and sometimes that's all you need. But you also have to not be a perfectionist, and there's a lot of things that can block your creativity. So anything that keeps you out of your right brain. Left brain is analytical, right brain is artistic. So if you keep yourself out of your left brain, if you're worried about numbers, or you're worried about logistics about things, it can take the joy out of it. So try to stay in your left or your right brain and be spontaneous and joyful. It's hard because, especially right now with all the bad news in the world and the pandemic and the numbers, and do we have enough masks? Do we have this? Do we have that? And so a lot of us have been in our left brain a lot this year. So do anything you can do to stay out in your right brain. I did a video on how to kind of keep yourself that way, even when the world isn't cooperating, but listening to music, just different things like that. Anything that kind of tugs at your heartstrings or stirs up that artistic appreciation will help you get your Sojo back. I really do believe that. So if it's a project that you got stuck on that has robbed you of your Sojo, put that away. Just put it away for a while. Do something else. Later on, you can come back to that and it probably won't bother you as much. So do something simple. Do a couple t-shirts or something rather than, trying to do a woven jacket. Do something that you can do and have instant gratification for a little bit, and you'll get your Sojo back. Everybody goes through that. Everybody. Yep, me too, Carrie. I know, that's my favorite, Elizabeth, that impressionist one. Joyce is the same way. Yep. Oh, good idea, Carrie. Carrie does a different kind of craft when she doesn't feel like sewing. And that's a great idea, too. One of the videos I'm recording for you for this week is the basics to iron-on heat transfer vinyl, and cutting it on a Cricut or Silhouette or Scan and Cut, and just the basics of what it is, what you can do with it, what kind of files you need, what kind of heat do you need, that kind of stuff. And so it'll just be an overview, and then I think about every couple weeks I'm going to have a video like that. Rather than, I talked about starting a second channel, But I really don't want to do that. I think that if I just do a video about that every now and then, it, you know, it might pique people's curiosities and, you know, would really help, I think, widen our perspective a little bit. But I don't want to take away from the sewing. That was my whole worry, is that if I started doing some of that, that it would take away from the original intent of this group is for sewing. So, but I think that, you know, as it applies to garnishing or embellishing our garments, you know, it really does apply. And even some of the gift giving things this time of year, you can whip up a quick gift so quickly that I think that people will appreciate it. And I'll just go by what I hear from y'all. So if it isn't something you guys want to see, you know, the numbers will show that, but also your comments will show that. So don't be afraid to be honest with me. I really appreciate your honesty, because that's what shapes the channel. Why I love to do these chats is because I hear from you guys what you want to hear about, and that's one of the reasons why it's been a little bit successful, because I try to, you know, answer the questions that keep coming up, or you know, do a video that somebody asked me to do. So that's why I love the chats, and I really miss it if we don't have it. So, hi Bonnie. Milton made a sweater for his little dog. He did not complain, and I think he liked it. Oh, what kind of dog? I love dogs so much. Mine aren't little though, but they think they are, but they're not. Hi Bonnie, nice to see you. Yeah, I love fun t-shirts. That's what I do. My nieces and nephews always get funny t-shirts from me for Christmas. So I'm in the mode of trying to think about what to put on them this year. I've kind of run out of funny sayings, but I'll find something. Oh yeah, listen to NPR. That's awesome. I also, that's a good segue, Milton. I am going to be filming a video of some things that you can do while you're sewing that can enhance your time. Like, I'm not going to give the whole thing away, but like listening to NPR, there's a lot of different things that you can do that kind of will make your time sort of flow, and you'll lose track of time in a lusciously wonderful way. And yeah, so I'm going to share some of those things that I've learned over the years that I like to do while I'm sewing. Sometimes you can sort of enrich yourself in some way at the same time, which is really nice. Oh, Elizabeth, I can identify. You know what I had to do? Last week, my husband and I got in the car and I went to my daughter's house and said, I'm measuring everybody. And then I went to my son's house and said, I'm measuring everybody. So I came home with, you know, pages of measurements. And if you want a nice, actually I'm gonna go get one so you can see. Sorry about that. All right, so Patterns for Pirates has these on their website for free. They're measurement charts, and they have them for girls and boys and men and women. So I printed out, you know, 4 little girls, 2 little boys, and 3 men and 3 women. That's our family. So, and I just went and got the measurements for everybody. This is my son-in-law, though. I told my daughter to measure him because I didn't want him to feel weird about it. But I got everybody else. And I can sew now and just, you know, go by these measurements. So it came in handy to have this little form. So then I just stapled them together and put them on my cork board over there. and I can just refer to them when I'm ready to sew for that person. So I usually do my grandkids every 3 months or so. But this time it was 6 months because, I don't know, the first 3 months of COVID, we really didn't see them. So, but I decided it really needed to be done. So they were like, not doing it. I kept asking my daughter to do it, and she didn't do it, and she didn't do it. And finally I just said, I'm coming over. I'm going to do it. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, that's a free file, and they're really neat. I think that maybe Made for Mermaids has them as well. I'm not sure, but these are really nice, and they have really good practical measurements that you use. So, and it shows on the diagram where to measure. So, pretty nice. So, what kinds of things do you guys do while you're sewing? Milton listens to NPR. I sometimes will listen to Audible books. What do you like to do? Right now it's Hallmark movies for me all the way. Oh, another thing that will help your sojo, no politics in the sewing room. Like, if you have a TV in your sewing room, put it on anything else, not politics. It's just not good. It's just too stressful, especially right now, to just like leave that out of your sewing room. Let that be one place you can go and not hear about the awful, horrible things that go on. So, yeah, only happy things. Yeah, what kinds of things do you like to read, Milton? I like historical fiction, so I listen to some of my favorite authors are Kristen Hanna, Christy Cameron. I like Nicholas Sparks, but those last couple books weren't as good as when he was in his heyday. Um, but there's quite a few that I really love. So either contemporary romance kind of, and by romance I don't mean like, some people read romance books and they're really not nice. I guess is the word I'm looking at. Not like 50 Shades of Grey or anything like that, right? So just, like Hallmark movie kind of stuff. And I know that's Pollyanna, and I know that they're not realistic, but, I don't care. Because reality, just quite frankly, reality isn't that great. So, I don't want to depress myself, so I like the historical fiction. I do like World War II era books though, and some of those they're not light. They're very deep, like The Nightingale. They're deep and they're sad, but because it was such a unusual time in history, I really like to read those books. So, yeah, nonfiction books Milton likes. Carrie, you like podcasts? I like some podcasts too. Um, there's a few of them that I like to hear. Um, but a lot of them that I like are artistic ones, and so you actually have to watch them to get what you need out of them. So that's kind of hard to do. So, because I like, graphic design type podcasts, and, on Procreate or on Adobe Illustrator, things like that. And so I have a hard time listening to that without seeing it. So, yeah, I need to watch them usually. Cooking shows. Awesome. Elizabeth said her reality stinks lately. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, online funeral. Was it COVID related or just something else? Um, I have a good friend. When we lived in Texas, they were our next door neighbors, and on Friday he fell and had a brain bleed, and so now he is on life support, and the family's having to make decisions, and it's so sad. I haven't seen them in years, and it just breaks my heart because he was such a great man. So even though we're going to Texas, we probably won't be able to go to that funeral because I don't think that it'll be probably open to anybody but family. But yeah, that's horrible. I have been to a Zoom wedding, and I have been to a Zoom funeral too. That was for a young woman though who was troubled, so she took her life. So, but I have not, Zoom wedding was fun though, but yeah, it's just kind of different to have to be online for those things. But people are, they're making lemons out of lemonade. I think they're going to have especially the weddings, they're going to have a story to tell their kids, about their wedding. Some people are looking at it that way, and I guess that's a good way to look at it. Really, I just want things to go back to normal. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your friend or family member who died, Elizabeth. That's our prayers for sure. So, so as I'm packing, I'm going to be sewing a La Belladonna, 3 pairs of pants, and making that doormat before we leave. So, do you think I can do it? I'm leaving Thursday morning. What do you think? Can I get it all done? I think I can. I will be up late, and it will feel glorious to get on the road. That's, getting ready to go on vacation, how you just run around, and you never stop. And then when you finally get like on that plane or on the road, you go, nap time. I'm on vacation. So it feels good when you finally get there. I'm going to try, Carrie. I'm going to try for sure. Oh, I also have something I want to make to feature on Friday with the Love Notions thing. I can't really tell you about what that is, but it's a good one. It's a good one this week. So I want to make one and be able to film some sort of a little video of it for you guys to see what Love Notions is going to feature for $5 on Friday. Thank you, Brenda. I am going to relax. My brother's house is the most relaxing place in the world. They are the most welcoming. You know what I mean? How you're like, there's a place that you go where it's just beautiful chaos. Like it's so relaxed that everybody just, just like conversations just flow, and it's just such a sweet time. And that is what I think I need right now. I think everybody needs right now is just time to talk and touch base with your, with your people of your childhood and young adulthood. And yeah, I think that everybody needs that right now. Hi, Anna. Good to see you. Carrie, our drive out from Ohio to Texas, so it's going to be 3 days on the road on the way there and 3 days coming back. We could do it in 2. When we lived down there, we would come up to see like people up here, and it would be 2 days, but it would be such long 2 days, like really long days. So we're going to do 3 days because we're older and I don't think that we can sit in the car without getting out as long. So, you know, when we were 20, we did it, and, you know, like, yeah, we could have driven straight through, but no. Good night, Milton. Good to see you. You too. Stay strong for sure. Oh, thank you all for posting recipes. A lot of you guys posted recipes on the Facebook group after our chat last week. I haven't yet to try any of them, but there's a couple there that I really marked down that I want to try. So for busy sewing days. So that's probably a thread we should keep going. I'll have to dig out a few of mine and post them there too. And San Marcos is kind of, it's north of San Antonio. Yeah, it's not far at all from San Antonio. The name of the place is Fabrictopia, and it's sort of in a off the beaten path in like a warehouse district in San Antonio. And I have to look and see if they're even open right now. I haven't looked to see during COVID if they closed or have limited hours or anything. So it could be that I won't even get to go, but we'll see. I can't see comments. This is terrible. It doesn't let you see them all the time. So, anybody going anywhere for Thanksgiving besides me? Fun times. Well, I think a lot of people must be busy today. Not as many people on as we usually have. So, that's okay. It's my fault for changing the time. So, I'll have to move it back to YouTube eventually. It's just not sure if that's why they dinged my account. So, I don't know, but I thought that maybe a troll during the chat was what caused that. So until I can figure out what happened there, I think it's safer to do them here. But I'm excited to get all these videos recorded and uploaded and just sit and watch, watch them go up and not have to like be rushing around. Because usually I try to do them ahead. A lot of people do them ahead, and I try and I just never get there. Like, I just don't do things ahead well. So this is a big undertaking for me to do all these videos before I leave, but I will do it. And maybe I should do more of that because it is way less stressful to have like 3 videos ready and film them all in one day than, rushing around filming it in the morning and then going downstairs and editing it and then putting it online. It interrupts your day like 3 times. So it would be kind of nice to have it ahead and just like take one whole day and do videos, nothing but videos. So we'll see. Alrighty. Let me see if anybody has questions or anything. Oh, Carrie's going to Greenfield, South Carolina. Nice. Hi, Jay. Good to see you. I don't know where Greenville is, but South Carolina, the whole entire state is beautiful. So your self-quarantine. Oh, it is a lot of talking, but yeah, it is. But it's more organized, and I think it ends up a better product in the end when I do it that way, because I'm disciplined, you know. But I've just never been a real organized person, so I do my best. Any little bit of organization, I have learned how I have to do things to make them organized, because you know, it's just not my nature normally. So, what pattern should I use for this one? What do you think? I'm thinking like let the print be the star, you know, and make it something simple. Because I think when you have a solid, you know, then you want a lot of details in the pattern. But when you have a beautiful print like this, you just don't want it to be interrupted by anything. So yeah, I think this will be just a gorgeous dress maybe, or top. I'm thinking those bishop sleeves though. Like I just on this one, I want to do bishop sleeves and have a longish top to wear with that. I've got to get those washed up though, because those are, I just opened them about 5 minutes before I got online. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Carrie. Hi, Robin. Hi, Karen. Yeah, a simple t-shirt dress, good idea. Never made, your daughter wants a waterfall jacket? Let's see. Oh, cardigan. Okay. The Sinclair Harper is more of a straight thing. A good waterfall one is Canyon. So I've made that once, but I didn't do the waterfall version. But there's a beautiful version of that on Love Notions, the Canyon cardigan, and it just flows really nicely down the front. So that would be probably my choice on a waterfall. Got a little pleat in the back. It's really nice. Yeah, I've got one that I should get sewn that I have in my mind. So you can stay tuned, because I think I'm going to be having a video of that one real soon. So anyway, it is so good to see you guys. I think I may like keep this short today, just because I have so many things to do before I leave. Does anybody have any questions? I really want to answer questions for sure. Thank you, Jay. Yes, the summer dress would be beautiful. If anybody has any sewing questions or anything, I feel free to shoot them out there. Otherwise, I will be seeing you probably tomorrow with a video. That one's going to be on iron-on heat transfer vinyl, and what some ideas are that you can use it for, and how to do it. Basically, it's going to vary depending on like what kind of heat press you have, or if you just have an iron, or whether or not you have a Cricut or a Silhouette or a Scan and Cut. I only know 2 of the 3. I have never operated a Scan and Cut. A lot of people love them though, so I think it's a viable option. But I just haven't. I haven't had the pleasure of playing with one of those. So I'm currently using a Cricut, and my reason behind that is because, you know, when I was in photography or operating my studio, I spent 19 years, almost 24/7 behind a laptop. I don't want to be behind a laptop anymore. And I can edit my videos on this beautiful iPad 2020 iPad Pro, and I can do everything on there. It's light, and I don't ever have to wait for a computer to boot up ever again. And the Cricut has the design space available for the iPad, and that's what swayed me to the Cricut. Silhouette's software is a little bit more powerful, but it's not available on any device. They have what's called Silhouette Go, but you still have to have ties to a computer. So it doesn't just do everything without a computer. So this one is truly Bluetooth, like from the iPad to the machine. So it's fantastic, and that's why I did that. But I loved my Silhouette though. Went through a couple of generations of them. I had the Silhouette, the first one. Was it the portrait? No, it's not the portrait. I had the first Silhouette, and then I got the Cameo, and then I got the Cameo 3. Well, when they came out with the 4 is when I started realizing that Cricut had better iPad connectivity, and so then instead of buying the Silhouette 4, I bought the Cricut Maker. So, and I made a good choice. It's really phenomenal. Like, I'm in love with that machine for sure. So, let me just check here and see. Oh, thank you, Mercedes. Thank you, thank you. I will see you soon, and I hope that everybody has a beautiful Thanksgiving. I don't think there will be a chat next week because I will be traveling. I may see how it goes, and if it's quiet in the car, because I'll be in the car on Sunday. Probably not, because I think it would be the connectivity might not be great. So probably just won't have a chat until the week after Thanksgiving. So, and maybe by then I'll figure it out and be able to move them back over to YouTube. So, but I will for sure let you guys know. All right, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the videos and in the Facebook group. Take care. Happy sewing. Let me just. Okay, great. We'll see you guys.